Hello, dear student. How are you? I hope you are all will be fine. I'm also fine. Thank you. Welcome to your channel, that is AZ Science Group. Today is lecture number 6 of nucleophilic substitution reaction. And today lecture we will be studying about what is the steric effect on the substrate. That is the last effect on the substrate. How substrate affected by sterically. Steric effect on substrate. Yeah, how steric effect affect the substrate. Different alkyl halides undergo SN2 reaction. We know that the structure of the substrate is most important factor in the reactivity forward toward SN2 displacement. Structure is also important in the SN2 reaction. Structure of substrate is also very important in SN2 reaction. Very important in SN2 reaction. Yeah, the reaction goes rapidly with methyl halide. The reaction, actually mostly the reaction with methyl halides, with methyl halides, goes rapidly. Then primary alkyl halide, then primary substrate, then primary substrate. Yeah, and the primary substrate goes rapidly, then secondary substrate, that is 2 degree. But but the third degree alkyl halide, it is impossible. The reaction of third degree halide, the SN2 reaction of third degree alkyl halide are tertiary alkyl halide, are the substrate that are tertiary alkyl halide are impossible. These are SN2 reaction in the tertiary alkyl halide are negative or zero. Here nothing can be take place. The reaction will be zero. Yeah, this is the the steric effect on the substrate. It will be like that. The order, relative order for SN2 reaction will be like that. That is CH3X, which is will be the rate of reaction of CH3X, that is methyl halide. It will be greater than primary alkyl halide, which will be greater than secondary alkyl halide, which will be very greater than, or you can say that the third degree alkyl halide will be very lesser. It means that it is almost, it can be negligible. It can take, you can take that it is impossible. The reaction of SN2 of 3 degree alkyl halide, it is impossible. But the reaction of methyl halide, it is the rate of this reaction, the rate of the reaction in which the methyl halide used as a substrate, the rate of reaction will be very high in this case as compared to the 1 degree alkyl halide when used as a substrate, which will be very greater than secondary alkyl halide, which it is used as a substrate. So these all are the effect of the separates. Why the steric effect, why they are the order, the rate are decreasing, this order are in decreasing order. Why? It means why the 3 degree alkyl halide are not take place in the SN2 reaction, but while the 2 degree alkyl halide, or you can say that the secondary alkyl halide, which can take a reaction, but it will be very lower as compared to the 1 degree. The rate of this reaction will be very lower as compared to the 1 degree alkyl halide. Yeah, why? What is the reason behind this? The reason behind this, here is steric effect involved. Steric effect. Let's take the correct position of camera. Yeah, how steric effect is involved. Steric effect like that. Here is in case of CH3, all the bonded are like this. But in case of in case of 1 degree amine, it will be like that. CH3, it will be like that. In case of methyl alkyl halide, it will be, this will H H H. This is methyl halide, while in case of alkyl halide it will be like this. The structure is this. In case of secondary alkyl halide it will be like this is secondary alkyl halide, while in case of tertiary alkyl halide CH3 CH3 CH3, yeah, this is tertiary alkyl halide. When you use the hydroxyl ion is a nucleophile in three different, when you take four different container, in first container here is primary alkyl halide are used, you can see that here is only methyl halide used, while in second beaker there is used primary alkyl halide, in third beaker it is used secondary alkyl halide, in fourth beaker it is used at its place the tertiary alkyl halide. When you add the HO concentration means when you add the strong base in the solution in each of this, in each of them, here in first case the reaction will be take place very rapidly, it will be take place very easy, and as compared to this one is which will be act easy, which will be act rapidly as compared to this one, but it will be slow as compared to the primary alkyl halide when it is used. But the third degree and the fourth beaker there is no reaction take place. The reason behind this, here in case of 3 degree alkyl halide means that there is tertiary alkyl halide, so here is three different here is three bulky group attached. These are bulky groups. Here is three bulky groups attached. These bulky groups are produce steric effect. These bulky groups are produce repulsion to the nucleophile, to the coming nucleophile. So that's why here is more number of bulky groups which produce very strong repulsion to the nucleophile. That's why the nucleophile cannot be approaches to the electrophilic carbon, which will be polarized by the halide ion. So the nucleophile cannot approach to this carbon effectively, cannot be approached. That's why there cannot be reaction take place in this beaker. But in case of this third beaker, this is third beaker, this is fourth beaker, this is second, this is first. In case of third beaker, here is only two bulky group attached. So these bulky groups will show less resistance to the coming nucleophile when they are attacking to the on this electrophilic carbon, as compared to in case of fourth, where more number of bulky group which will reduce, which will result more resistance. But in case of 3 degree amine, in case of 3 degree in case of third beaker where there is 2 degree alkyl halide means there is two bulky group attached, so that will show less steric effect as compared to when there is when there is 3 bulky group attached. But in case this means that in third beaker where some little bit reaction can take possible, a nucleophile can approach to the electrophilic carbon. But in case of second beaker where primary alkyl halide is used as a substrate, so here the resistance will be to the coming nucleophile, this bulky group will show less resistance because it is only one bulky group, it is only one heavy group, so it will show very less resistance, and the coming nucleophile will be attacked effectively on this electrophilic carbon. So that's why reaction will be take place more, it will be the rate of reaction will be very greater as compared to when here is 3 or 2 bulky group attached, which will be very greater than when there is 4 bulky group, when there is 3 bulky group attached. But in 3 bulky group there will be no reaction take place because nucleophile cannot be approached to this electrophilic carbon. But in case of methyl halide where is no steric effect produced, where is no steric effect present, no bulky group present, that's why the reaction in case of methyl halide it will be very greater, the rate will be very greater, and the speed of the reaction will be very greater. So that's why the more product will be formed in this case. It means with increasing the number of bulky group, with increasing steric effect, the rate of SN2 reaction will be decreases. At the rate of SN2 reaction is directly proportional to the number of bulky group. Means more the bulky group, it is inversely proportional. More the bulky group, less will be the rate of SN2 reaction. It means that a rate of SN2 reaction is inversely proportional to the number of bulky group. More the number of bulky group, less will be the rate of SN2 reaction. Less the number of bulky group, more will be the rate of SN2 reaction. So here is less number of bulky group, here is no bulky group, so the rate of the the rate of the reaction in this beaker will be very high as compared to this one, which will be high as compared to this one. Sorry. I hope point will be cleared. If you have any confusion, if you have any question, you can ask me in comment section, as well as you can ask me in my personal WhatsApp or my personal Gmail that I drop in description box. You can get from there. Sorry. Please support me, subscribe my channel. It make me feel happy that my students are supporting me. Okay, thank you. Very best of luck, my dear student. Very best of luck.